also Dirty Diana and Beat It. So
Nothing like guitar early in the morning to wake everybody up.
Oh, no.
You're my guitar hero.
That's how I wake up. I wake up and I plug in.
There you go.
And it's like coffee.
Better than electric coffee.
It's electric coffee.
So, Ori, of course, you guys, we all saw in the movie, this is it, and if you didn't see it, you know, you guys should probably check it out. We're creating this big, huge stage show. Everything was moving forward. 50 dates. You know, you're ready to rock and roll all over Europe, and then you get the news.
Yeah.
Where were you? What was the first thing that you thought of?
I was getting ready for rehearsals, and I was on Skype with my parents, and I was also on Twitter as well, so I was sort of multitasking. I was looking at Twitter and the updates. I think I was following like MJ News or something, and it came up that he'd been rushed to hospital, and I didn't think that was for real, because we were with him the night before, and he was like full of energy, as you guys see on the film. Right. That's the way that he was. That's why we were in like complete shock when, you know, I found out that he had passed, and I didn't think it was for. I just was so devastated. I started crying and went down to the Staples Center to be with everybody, and we all sat around in a room with a candle and listened to music. And it was, you know, just going into the Staples Center, seeing everything being torn down, and you know, it was a reality. You know, like the screen was being torn out, everything. All the techs were there, pulling everything apart, and we were like walking through the corridor and just thinking, wow, like, you know, it was like we all looked up to him immensely. He was our leader, you know, through this all, and I remember the first time that he danced in front of me and how happy, you know, and how excited I was, and thinking how awesome it would be for those fans that would have seen him on the opening night. You know, their faces were just lit up seeing him, you know, dance, and how much he wanted to do it. You know, that's the thing. He so wanted. There's so many stories going around saying, oh, he didn't want to do it, but you know, he was so enthusiastic about it and very particular. If he didn't care about it, if he didn't want to do it, then he wouldn't be so particular about it. And making sure that everything was spot on. So
it's kind of how it turned out that, you know, something so sad as, you know, Michael Jackson passing, you could probably spin into somewhat of a positive, because for you, you were part of something that made him happy for the last time, you know, ever.
Well, we all wish he was with us, you know.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he was just so incredible. Such a wonderful person too. You know, I was a big fan of his before going into it, and then getting to work with somebody and then finding out they're so nice and so personable and kind that, you know, it was just really devastating for us all. So.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us here in Memphis and the stories. And this is it. You've seen the movie, obviously, right?
I've seen it twice.
Did you go to the theater?
I went actually to New York. Yeah.